then obviously to be 3-3 in a much better position heading into a game on Thursday against Hawthorn.
Yep, 3-3. It's it brings us back to up into the pack, I suppose, off the back of a few early losses. But I think we never really kind of faltered in our belief that we're good enough to string some wins together. So the last 3 weeks have been really positive, and the momentum we've got from this point on is something we'll continue to build on. And with the club and the men's in the grand final this week as well, there's just an exciting buzz around the whole place. And with our game Thursday, it's just a really, really positive environment to be around. So the wins help. It's certainly the men in the grand final is a big thing for us as well.
Yeah, so came out and said the free kick on the weekend wasn't right, but as well as said it doesn't determine the game. But what did you make of that?
It's an interesting one. I can understand why Port would want to question it. There are a lot of things that happen in games that might be interpreted different ways. So to get some clarity makes sense. The rules say that you need to be under pressure, and maybe that was interpreted differently. So, but certainly I don't think that was. And I think Port have also acknowledged that wasn't the only reason why that maybe they didn't come away with a win. But there were a lot of things that we thought in the game that we would probably question if we were looking at our own methods around coaching and improvement. So good for them to acknowledge it. But we still think that our brand of footy on the weekend was good enough for the win. So that was fine.
Since you've turned the tide now, your first game at home, are you excited for that? How does the home ground help the team?
Yeah, well, as I said before, having the lads in the grand final, it's just a huge buzz to be in Geelong with the week ahead, and we had 3 wins away, which has been really positive for us, and to go back on the home deck and get amongst our home fans, and hopefully there's a 10,000 strong army of supporters that come along. It'd be great to get that following this week against Hawthorn, who are doing really well, and I suppose a traditional rival over the last, say, 10, 12 years. And for us, after last year's game, we kind of feel like we owe them a little bit, but they're a quality team, and we're looking forward to another quality game.
There's been a big focus on, the 4-quarter efforts. Now that you guys have got that momentum going, you're starting to narrow down any plays in particular.
We always do that. Not so much narrow things down, but we respect Hawthorn and every opposition that we play. We try and analyse where we can get some gains, and what our strengths of our playing group can bring to the group on the weekend. We're aware that Hawthorn have got lots of match winners across all parts of the ground, and do we have enough to quell that, and also give us a chance to play at our best as well. And had a couple of players that a bit of a question mark for this weekend that we need to manage as well. So we expect players who come into our team understand their role and play our system, and give their maximum effort, just like Hawthorn will come into their game as well. So it'll be a very, very interesting game.
And how's Julia going with Hammy?
Yeah, still waiting for some clarity on that. She had some scans over the last couple of days, so we're probably not expecting her to play this week off the back of a short turnaround. But in terms of the severity, I'm not too sure just yet.
Do you have any definitely in particularly, managing that short turnaround that you could see playing this weekend that played last week? Yeah,
well, we've got some availability now, which is really good. So, Kate Darby's now available for selection, which is positive for our group. She had a really good off-season, pre-season, had 2 really good games in the practice match series as well. So she's available, which is really good for us. And our players who haven't been selected but been playing scrimmage have all shown signs that they're putting their hand up to be selected too. So we've got match committee today. We'll have a chat at our main sessions today as well. So we'll train, catch up, have a discussion around what we need for this week, and certainly those players who are available will be considered.
You made Mikayla Bowen's season. She's got the 10 votes the weekend. I just think it's become more important even coming further out into the midfield and just run and use game type of game as well. Yeah,
she's been exceptional, clearly. Playing as a winger traditionally, can cover the ground, runs really well, but now she's out of that front half pressure, and she's got a bit of a licence to get up the ground and support our defence, our team defence, and support our transition back into attack as well. And she's got some real assets that we need to make sure we utilise, and that's speed, her defensive pressure, and she's getting her hands on the footy, which is the main thing. She's really connected to our team. So, between her and Spud and Croc and players that roll through there on a consistent basis, she's just one of many that do it. But, her season so far has been great to watch.
You may have Hawthorn so far, last year was one of the games of the season between you two. They started off well, maybe haven't played as much of the running, or been able to get the running game going that they had last year, but how dangerous do they kind of be, or what do you expect their weapons to be?
I expect them to be dangerous as per, teams have probably had a bit more time to study them and analyse how they play and try and put the clamps on a few of their important players, but that's the thing. You can only do it for so long, and they're winning games. That's the main thing. They might not be winning with as much flair as last year, but they're 5-1. So highly respected, well coached, strong side. So we're expecting to come out again like last year's game, which was highly entertaining for all the right reasons, but we didn't win. So they can score very well. So we need to make sure that we're on our A game as well, but quality team. I'm looking forward to the challenge.
To have McDonough and Gilroy back as well, how big of a task is that for your back line?
Yeah, good timing for Gilroy to come back in the last couple of weeks. But it's every week's a challenge, but certainly those two provide speed and flair as well, and they're both natural footballers. Kick the ball a long way, want the ball kicked to them. So they're just two of many that in their front half that we need to be aware of. But they're great to watch, those two. Something about the Irish, isn't it? The way they play the game, it's entertaining. So, very much looking forward to watching how they go, but hopefully not too well.
Obviously a shame to be without any Kilpatrick under the concussion protocols. What has made the start to the season? It's been a real, what a rise for her, coming into the program. Not through the draft, but through need and settling in, moving into state, and playing as a defender and now as a wing has been exceptional. She's showing her attributes of speed and love of the game and power, and she's unlucky to cop a bit of a nasty tackle on the weekend to rule her out. But I can see Emma being a long career at Geelong for as long as she wants anyway. And I guess how have we seen Amy stepping up recently with the leadership?
Yeah, it's been really mature. Obviously, Meg's not in the side at the moment, but her leadership's still really important to the whole playing squad. But game day, Nina and Ames have shared that role, and I think just their individual leadership styles have come to the front a bit, which is good for their development as well, and also gives us a bit of a point of difference too. But well supported by Meg in between, but it doesn't seem to be having too much of an issue with their performance. They're both playing really well. Amy's playing 4 good quarters of footy now, which is great for her and important for her and the team. But Neen's, they all still lean on to each other together. So strong start to the season so far for those two in particular.